Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today the video will have a timestamp again when the news starts. It will be in the pinned comment section. So before I tell you how our old/new Prime Minister Donald Tusk during the press conference reacted to the protest of Polish farmers and the incident that took place with the police. What did he say? Before I tell you this, and what are his plans for the future, at least some of those plans, I want to start this video with a comment that I have received from Mr. Jarosław, Pan Jarosław. Sorry for the noise, because someone has Harley Davidson, I believe, so everyone knows now. Okay, so guys, I have Buy Me a Coffee link. Apologies for the noise. I have the Buy Me a Coffee link in which so many of you support my work, support my channel and make donations. Each one of you who have donated, you received a personal thank you from me, and you can agree that you have to thank people who support your work, and I am so immensely grateful for this. That's why today I decided to read a comment from Mr. Jarosław, because this comment is very, very special for me. As you know, I made the decision to move to Russia and to start my new life there and have my own place. That's why all the money that I am making now or receiving from your donations are dedicated to that move. And this comment, I'm sure, is not something that only I resonate with, but this will be a great comment for many of you who are thinking about moving. So that's why I decided to read this to you. I want to say thank you to Mr. Jarosław for your donation and for your comment. So let's start with this before we get into the politics. This is in regards of my move to Russia. You are saying a brave decision, but so right. I know something about this because my wife and I, along with our little son, took this step to Australia 50 years ago. If it weren't for age and the misery that comes with it, I would do it again, but now to Russia. Life is one, and every responsible person has a duty towards themselves and their family not to accept the degeneration, dishonesty, hypocrisy, and cult fanatism of the fascist system of their own country, but to find a place in the world where environment will allow them to live it honestly, with dignity, productively and peacefully. Russia is looking more and more like the West, and the West is looking more like the Soviet Union. With all my heart, I wish you good luck on your new path of life, and I am adding my little contribution to your new home. Thank you so much for your words. You actually put in one comment most of the reasons why I make the decision. So to all of you who donate on my Buy Me a Coffee, you are changing you are changing my life in a very good way. Let's go to Donald Tusk. So now we have 4 minutes, we start the news. Donald Tusk. He was asked by the journalists about the protest in Warsaw. I will tell you what he said, and then I'm gonna tell you what facts, evidence and investigations that people are doing on internet, because nowadays you can't hide the truth. Actually, it surfaces up very, very quickly. We say in Polish, prawda jak oliwa, prawda sprawiedliwa jak oliwa, zawsze na wierzch wypływa. I know it sounds crazy in Polish because you don't understand, most of you, which means the oil will always come up like the truth. The truth is like an oil. It will always come up to the top of the water, on the surface, to the surface. Donald Tusk. I will not talk to hooligans. I am not going to talk to hooligans, I am only going to talk to farmers. Those who broke the law during the demonstrations and caused such tragedies as the seriously injured policeman will be held legally responsible. I don't treat them as demonstrating farmers, but as people who have violated the law. Before we continue with more words from new/old Prime Minister of Poland, Donald Tusk, why he's calling them hooligans? Well, you remember Szymon Hołownia, the Marshal of Polish Sejm, Polish Parliament, the very same one who said who will smash Putin into the ground, and if we don't pay with money now, we will pay with the blood of our children. So that one. When the protests were taking place, and he was in his position as the Marshal of the Sejm, he commented that he actually saw what was happening outside of Sejm, because that's where the protest was. And he said, those are not farmers, those are hooligans. He didn't mean the entire group of farmers, but about some group of farmers. Okay, so let's go here. So we have hooligans, which is repeated now by Tusk. What happened is this. On internet, you start to see how people connect the dots. Who really attacked the farmers? Was it police, or it was part of the police that was prepared for this? Why, as they actually even mentioned this in Polish Sejm, Polish Parliament, why the first stone or brick was thrown from the balcony of the apartment that is located very close to Polish Parliament. And rightly so, one of the MPs, when he mentioned that fact, said, what farmer can afford an apartment? Well, maybe there are some, but who would do it? What kind of farmer would have an apartment right next to Polish Sejm, Polish Parliament, already prepared with the stones on his balcony? And that's when the stone attacks began. Then there were videos about a group of men in their civil outfits, not uniforms. However, they were wearing shoes that were purchased by the police. We have a group about of 6, or I don't remember exactly, 5, 6, 7 people, and 3 of them, just a coincidence, are wearing exact the same shoes that police department has purchased. Those men were in the civil outfits, not in the uniform of police. And there are many, many other things that we absolutely know. This was staged, this was prepared, this supposed to go this way, and innocent people were paying the price, being attacked, literally attacked by police. They don't want people to talk about it, they don't want the truth to come out. They keep on saying that it was farmers who attack police, but we all know at this moment that it was not how they say, because they always twist the facts. And so, when there was a press conference yesterday, and Tusk was asked by one of the journalists if he can address those events, how he will address that police was attacking farmers with the bricks, or spraying the gas into faces of people who were not causing any harm or any danger, how he will justify it. And he said that those were only the farmers were attacked who were the hooligans, and police will not do such a thing. If that journalist has any videos, please make sure to deliver it to Tusk. However, Tusk already knows, as he said, he already knows it wasn't police, that police wouldn't do it. So, long story short, they just show you who they are again, because the Green Deal, that's all about it. The Green Deal. The meeting will be taking place tomorrow, apparently. Tusk will meet with Polish farmers, and he says on Saturday, at the meeting with farmers, I will have something serious to communicate when it comes to the Green Deal. It is very important to me to deliver to them what is possible with the Green Deal. You see, here is the key. Polish farmers don't want anything to do with the Green Deal. And a lot of people in Poland still don't understand that the Green Deal is not just about farming. It's about many, many other things. Electric cars, paying extra taxes or extra fees for driving the car that is not electric. All sorts of things. This is not just related to producing the food and selling it, or, removing the mines, closing the mines, not having the coal that Poland stands on. They actually started to destroy this country over 30 years ago, okay? It's not when EU started to exist. After the round table negotiations 1989, all of this went to where. Slowly but surely. So he's on this Green Deal, holding on to it like a dog to the bone, because it's involved with the massive amounts of money, as we know. And he continues, I am in a constant contact with Brussels. I would love for no one to burn this work. I would love for no one to burn this work. So this is his priority, Brussels and the Green Deal, because we are close to the finish line, which means we are close to sniff the money, right? This is the approach of Polish Prime Minister, new/old Prime Minister. And tomorrow we see if this meeting comes, it comes into existence. We will see and what he will say, and I will give you that update. And then I have 2 comments for you that I have chosen from the video yesterday. And I want to remind you, today at 5 p.m. Warsaw time, I have live stream scheduled with Mr. Larry Johnson. So let's go to the comments. From Andre Erani, if I said this correctly, 5401. You are from Canada, so greetings to Canada. You went through your own, hell. From Vancouver, which I visited a long time ago, beautiful place. From Vancouver, much sympathy for farmers and protesters. Tusk, like Trudeau, remains quiet. This is the time to show how a leader behaves, not like a coward. Seems like a pattern of WEF, World Economic Forum. It is, absolutely it is. Thank you so much, Andrea, for your comment. And greetings to you, to all the Canadians. The second comment is very cool, straight to the point, and I really like it, from John Snow 2161. When will the police realize that they can't eat money? Exactly. And like I said yesterday, this is just the beginning, guys. I will end this video here. We are going full steam ahead, totalitarian, kind of deja vu, right? Moment here. Nothing has changed. Cowards are leading the nation. There are some brave people like Polish farmers who stand up. But the more they attack farmers, the more they harm them, the more people are waking up to what's going on. It's painful to watch, it breaks your heart, but what it shows people what's really happening. And maybe, unfortunately, this is the only way for people to wake up. With this being said, guys, I will end this video here. All the links to Buy Me a Coffee, Instagram, locals as well, please join me there. Mailing list also, just in case, and PayPal are down below this video, as well as the links to 2 articles which give you the words of Brussels puppet. That's right. Lots of love, everyone, and remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. Bye, guys. See you 5 p.m. tonight.